Alright, office. Everybody wants to know what start here. Granddaughter. Got to start with the granddaughter. That's what grandparents are supposed to do. All of this conglomeration of stuff. I mean, if you shoot these bookcases, there's there's a story behind all of this stuff, and then there's a story about half the stuff doesn't have a story. It's just stuff I've collected through the years. Some awards, not many. Pictures, family, places I used to work. I mean, back in the 70s, I used to spin records for some nightclubs, so that's kind of what those are for. These are my sons who are now well into their 30s, but that was us out at Coors Field. Right after Susan and I got married, stepsons, but I always hate that. And little things, Wilkes-Barre, Pennsylvania, I worked there for a while. This is me hanging from a crane up in Wilkes-Barre for Easter seals. We hung from this cage for like 59 hours and raised money. Music, I'm huge into music. This bookshelf that's over here behind you is a lot of my dad's books. My dad was an Episcopal priest, so I kind of ended up with his books. I think I'm about to go down to an Episcopal church and ask a priest if he'll put these in his library, because I think it's almost a sin for these things to be sitting here and not really get any use. I know you'll be stunned that I don't read theology 24 hours a day, but I don't. This why would anybody keep that? My dad drew that, and my dad was a really interesting guy, Renaissance man, drummer, artist, architect, ended up being an Episcopal priest, but he drew that one night when my mom was getting on him for drinking scotch. And essentially that's supposed to be Carrie Nation with my mom's face on it, and so that's his. That's probably where I got my sarcastic sense of humor, was because that would be his retribution for him jumping on him. And then I don't know. I mean, this is family. That is my mom, but just kind of a corner of family and so on and so forth. And then first-class radio telephone license, which you used to have to be on the radio, and a couple of Best of Charlotte awards. I don't get a lot of awards, so I have to put the ones up that I do. And then the rest of this stuff is just stuff, and some of it's got meaning, and some of it doesn't. But somehow or another, it makes me happy to, you know how people that have a really messy desk know where everything is? Well, I know where everything is here. But it's a conglomeration.